Hi everyone, I wanted to pop back on and talk a little bit about the power of visual schedules. In times of stress, in times of overwhelm, the parts of our brain that plan and organize and help us to set our goals has a harder time. So if you're like me, you've become a person who really relies on lists and check boxes to stay on track with your days. Here's the thing, they're so good for kids too. So I wanted to show you just a very quick idea of how to help your kids with visual schedules and build their independence. This is a very simple visual schedule. So it just starts off with a little checkbox, the word, so this one says breakfast, and just a quick little picture. If your children aren't readers, you can just do a very simple picture. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be colored. The idea is just that your child knows what it means. That's it. But here's the big trick. So many of our kids, so much of what I'm hearing is, am I done yet? When do I get to play outside? How much longer do I have to do this? A visual schedule can really help you because it just lists out what your day or your morning looks like. So we want to stick to about 3 to 5 little activities or tasks. And you might have little mini lists inside of these bigger ones. So you might check off, the big task and then have the child pop over to a little mini routine that might have 3 or 4 steps in it as well. But the idea is you don't want a list of 20 things because that'll just overwhelm us and then we don't get things done and we don't get that sense of accomplishment. So the idea is once you're finished it, your child gets to make a check in the box. And then they go to the next activity so they can clearly see that if they're asking, well, when do I get to go outside? When do we get to go for a walk? They can see easily. Well, first we're going to have breakfast, then we're going to do some reading, and then we're going to go for a walk. So it helps them to kind of see and visualize their day, which the part of the brain that relies on visual information is stronger when we're under stress. So that's why we want to use pictures, we want to use lists, and ideally we want to have that interaction or that idea of checking off what's been done so we can see at a glance. So there's a quick little tip to help you get through your lists and help your kids get through theirs. Hope you're having an awesome day.